DMK parliamentarian and party's Deputy General Secretary Kanimozhi on Saturday has denounced the statements by Union Minister Smriti Irani and said that the statements raises question about centre's competency in addressing malnutrition. Of course, she is referring to this. In fact, comes after Smriti Irani raised questions about how the global hunger index is being calculated. She said around 3,000 people get a phone call and are asked, "Are you hungry?" Let's in fact listen into what she had to say.
There are indices which do not project the India story, and deliberately so. For instance, global hunger index. That makes headlines now. Many people have said it's all hogwash. How do they build that index? 3,000 people in a country of 140 crore get a phone call from Gallup and they are asked, "Are you hungry?" Now trust me, I have left my house in Delhi in the morning at 4 today. I caught a flight at 5 to go to Kochi. I did a conclave there, caught a flight at 5 o'clock to come to this program. By the time I get to anything called food, it'll be 10 o'clock. If you have called me any time in the day today and asked from Gallup, "Are you hungry?" I'll say, "Oh yes, I am." And that indice says Pakistan is doing better than India.
Well, of course, viewers, there you heard it. Union Minister Smriti Irani there speaking about the Global Hunger Index report that was released and stating that this does not in fact accurately represent India. Of course, DMK parliamentarian and party's Deputy General Secretary has denounced the statement by Union Minister Smriti Irani and said that the statement raises questions about centre's competency in fact addressing malnutrition. And this of course comes after the statement that we just heard by Smriti Irani, and she's in fact speaking about how this does not represent, this index, this report does not in fact represent India. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Arzu Seth. Arzu, over to you to give our viewers an understanding on the statement that has been made.
It is to be noted that in the recently released Global Hunger Index 2023, India found itself ranked 101 out of 125 countries. And that's why such a statement is coming now. The government said that how this can be possible. The Pakistan was, below India, and India was above the Pakistan on the Global Hunger Index. And we all have seen what the situation and the condition in the Pakistan. And that's why the government has also released the question raising such global index. And in fact now the DMK parliamentarian and the party's Deputy General Secretary Kanimozhi on Saturday denounced Union Minister Smriti Irani's remark on the global hunger index and said that the comment raised question about the centre's competency in addressing malnutrition and the other issues. Posting a video, the Union Minister for Women and Child Development commenting on the global hunger index on social media said that it is very painful to see the Union Minister among the global hunger index without understanding its implications. And in fact, that raised a serious question about the competency of the BJP government in addressing malnutrition, inadequate food distribution and the child mortality. The MP said in the video, the central minister can be heard remarking that there are indices that do not project the India's story. So as I mentioned, the India was above the Pakistan, and before also, after the such index has seen, the government said that this doesn't seem to be true, and this doesn't, represent the Indian story. And in the video, that Smriti Irani was, saying that for instance, global hunger index that makes headlines now, making people have said, many people have said it's all hogwash. How do they build that index? There are 1,000 people in a country of 140 crore get a phone call, and they are they are asked, are you hungry? The minister's name, the index is saying Pakistan is doing better than India. Can you imagine? Irani asked while speaking at the Federation of India Chamber of Commerce and Industry Conference in Hyderabad. So this can be seen, the opposition is, raising questions on the global hunger index. The government should take it seriously and should, this represent the demand in nutrition, that is the malnutrition, inadequate food distribution, and the child mortality that is taking place in the country. But at the same time, the government is saying that this doesn't seem to be, it doesn't represent the India's image. Yes.
Right, absolutely, Arzu. In fact, I have the 2023 Global Hunger Index report right on my screens, and if I could just request my team to flash what I have here on my screens. I'm going to quickly tell you what's written over here. India is, all right, let me just zoom that in so that everyone can have a good look. Right, so India is here at 111. Now, I will quickly show you, these are figures from 2000, 2008, 2015 and 2023. India is here at 111. Meanwhile, we see countries like Nigeria at 109. We have Pakistan at 102, Sudan at 103. We also have countries like Bangladesh making it to the 81st rank. So of course, viewers, this is the report that Union Minister Smriti Irani was speaking about. Here we have India at 111. Just below us at 114th rank, we have Afghanistan. And of course, there are 125 countries that have been outlined. We have a lot of countries over here. Nigeria at 109, Zambia at 110, Afghanistan at 114, Yemen at 123. So of course, viewers, this is the report that we have been speaking about.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.